Yo, did a higher you go up in the company, like the worst things got?
You know what's funny? You said that. It's funny you said that because I remember my first day of orientation. What?
Who's laughing?
I am.
Okay.
My first orientation, right? I remember this girl specifically. She was like, "Do not ever become management here." She was a regular staff. She said, "Don't ever become management here because, that's the quickest way to get fired." She said, "You always want to fly under the radar." And I was like, "Damn!" Like this is like me walking in. Like I don't even got the job yet. Like I'm just like shadowing, right? I was
For a
like,
manager.
You're right. No, I was just shadowing for a regular staff, right? And she was a regular staff, so she was like, "Don't ever become management here. Like, this is how you get fired." And I'm like, "Damn, this is what I'm walking into." So I was like, it was crazy enough. She became a manager. Like I want to say like within like 3 months after, and I was like, "You fucking lie to me?" Like, like what's really going on here?
Kind of like trying to like,
yeah, but I don't know what the case was, and there's some truth to what she said. You know, like I feel like to answer your question, it's kind of hard because yes and no. So life as a staff is far easier than like life as a manager, you know. And to say when you're at the bottom looking up, you're like, yo, like life up there is so much better, and like it's all the glitz and the glamour. But like when you're up there, it's not fun whatsoever, bro. It's like there's so much stress and so much politics. So like I would say that yeah, as I grew throughout the company, life became like more stressful for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like it. Like I started off as like a basic staff, and then became like a lead staff, which at the time was called like DSP2, and then ended up becoming an assistant manager for another department, and then became manager, and then ending at like scheduling manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it was an interesting journey. Like I said, for the most part, like when I started the job, it was pretty easy. And most of the time I was like, you know what, I would happily go back as a staff, you know, because like, some of the, yes, bro, some of the, no, not today. Like as I was going through the company, because I'm like, yo, some of the stuff that like I had to do as a manager, bro, it is so overwhelming, bro. Like it was like so exhausting. And it's crazy because, none of you guys, well, for those that know Chike, me and Chike both became assistant managers at the time. Right. And I remember one day we were sitting in the office because it was me and him like as assistant managers for this department, and we shared an office. And he was like, "Yo, you know, this is a good paying job. You know, like it's not that bad." I was like, "Bro, it's not a good paying job." And he was like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "We make $35,000 a year, like as a manager."
Bro. Oh, he thought 35,000 was good.
He thought it was like okay, right?
Like,
and I'm
like yo, life's pretty good.
It's not bad, but it's like
35K is terrible.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible, bro. Like when I was in 2018 or 2017 or whatever, and I became an assistant manager, I was making 35K, bro. And yeah, I did the math, right?
To be a manager, that's wild.
Assistant manager at 35,000. Yeah, assistant manager at 35,000.
Yeah, I think anything with the title manager and it has to be at least like 50.
No, at that time, like the rate was like 35K, bro. Like initially they want to give us 30,000, and then, but remember, like as a staff, bro, like I was on track to making $50,000 like that year, like the year that they.
Oh, so that was you taking a pay cut to become manager.
Major pay cut, but I looked at it. I looked at it as an opportunity because it's like okay, like
I can grow.
I have room for.
Yo,
growth,
all right, so all right, that's pretty smart, yo, because you were taking a pay cut initially, right? But you saw the future in it, the potential, you know what I mean, to make more down the line. Because most people don't look, past like, what's in front of them. So it's like, so as soon as like you get a promotion and they tell you you're not gonna make as much, you're like, nah, fuck that, right? But you're not looking at the growth.